This is our living room. It's a mess and has been for about a week. Like most people would rather be camping than cleaning, but this is extreme even for us. The thing is, the van had to go for a hab check and then a service, and during the service the mechanics found 2 dead mice in the air cleaner conduit, hence the war on mice. But I think I can outsmart a couple of mice. So we tried mothballs, couldn't smell them after 3 days. Then we tried peppermint spray, same thing, couldn't smell it after 2 days. So now I'm trying mouse prison. So what I thought I would do was put wire mesh on each of the 2 intakes, either side the bonnet catch and the Fiat Ducato, like that. And then I realised that there's many other holes that a mouse could get in. So what I'm going to try and do now is put like temporary mesh in behind this, which is the intake for the air filter. So just like that, stuck in there, screw them down when the mesh is in there, and that will protect it. Now I won't leave that in there permanently because I don't know what that would do to the airflow, but you'd have to wonder what 2 dead mice does to your airflow as well, of course, you know. I can actually see through here and I can see that the mesh is covering the entire hole. So that'll do. I'll just treat it like putting the wheel clamp on and off. Just a job you have to do. So yeah, the war on mice, we'll leave the mesh on when the van's in storage. And I think we'll put mothballs in the van and in the engine compartment and spray the peppermint spray about as well. Because even although the mesh will stop them getting into the air cleaner and chewing through it and potentially ending up in your engine, they'll still chew wires and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just too expensive, you know.
Yeah.
So we need to try and do something. I'm surprised that Fiat or somebody don't make a mesh that's sized correctly, but could be left in permanently for something like that, you know. Yeah.
Do they definitely not do it?
Not that I've seen. Anyway, this is our tower campsite, isn't it? Yeah, the other local one we come to quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
And it's got its advantages over the Culloden and Caravan and Motorhome Club, isn't it? And that it's closer to the town. Inverness, in fact you can see Inverness from here, can't you?
Aye.
But they're both pretty easy, they're both on the bus routes.
Yeah.
Pretty good. The only thing I would say is that this one, although it's close to Culloden battlefield, there is no pavement.
No.
Most of the way, you know. But what I would suggest is you'd go down the hill and go up to Culloden battlefield via Culloden Woods.
Yeah.
Because that's really interesting, isn't it? Yeah. In some ways Culloden Woods is more interesting than the battlefield is.
Yes.
Yeah, because you've got the Clutie Well, the Prisoner's Stone and things like that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thought in that one.
What's that?
Walking down
I
to
know,
the Culloden Woods.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm smarter than a mouse. It's a low bar, I must
A
admit.
very low bar.
When the van was in getting serviced, the 2 women who work in reception, I don't know if they're receptionists, they might organise all the service, and I don't know, but they work in the reception area. And she had to take the 2 dead mice out because the mechanics,
Fear.
the way she put it, they were too chicken shit to do it. Got a glove on and took the mice out.
But they might be Spanish mice.
Maybe Spanish mice, who knows? I mean, we never asked how decomposed they were. We didn't ask for the postmortem.
No, we didn't ask for postmortem. Oh God, no.
Yeah.
It was bad enough knowing there was 2 dead mice.
Yeah. So this is unbelievable weather for Scotland, you know. I mean, our tower has got some view, isn't it?
Oh yes.
But it is a good site, you know.
Yes.
It's got cracking views, good toilets and showers. It's relatively new.
And they've got their wee hut that does pizzas at night and breakfasts in the morning.
Yeah. It's like a little restaurant, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
you
wooden,
can sit
but
in.
it is a full-on little restaurant,
Yeah. You can sit in or you can take it back to your van.
Yeah.
Everybody that we've spoken to that's had it said it's lovely.
Well, we just spoke to somebody this morning that said they had pizza last night and it was excellent.
Yeah.
Obviously been higher up, but you know, there is a little bit of a breeze, but these are, you think we were trying to sell people these, wouldn't you?
I know.
The windbreaks, the way we go on about them.
But it has changed the way we sit out. And
I'll show you something not to do with them in a second that I did yesterday. It's just, if you got them, a wee warning.
Aye.
Yeah. So what's our plans now?
Not a lot.
Barbecue?
Barbecue, yeah.
Yeah. Paddock on. So food's important to us because the cheaper you travel, the more you can travel, eh?
Yeah.
So all this is a single sirloin steak, cheap one, £3.60, an onion and a pepper, all thrown into that bowl, because the less washing up you do, the better as well. And we're going to throw it on this Cadillac here. lost a couple of bits there, but it might have been better to use a paella pan for this because it's more of an edge on it, but it'll still do. The plan with this is we're going to heat up a couple of pita breads and put this on top of it. Done. Probably cooked for 10 minutes. So if you did buy this Dometic Windbreak Pro 1 windbreaks, we should call this a windbreak channel, shouldn't we?
We should.
This is what you shouldn't do. This is a mistake we made. So the upright poles that go into the ground have these sort of spade things on the bottom, which go into the ground, hopefully. These plates go over the top like that. They have these slotted holes in them, go over the top and then they turn. Now you'd expect them to go into the ground a little bit at least. So you give them a knock to get them in. So what I've been doing is giving the pin at the top a knock with a mallet. And that's been alright up to now because the ground's not been too hard. But this ground is hard, and this is what happened. So on this pole it knocked the pin right into the body of the thing. Now I had a pair of pliers, I managed to drag it back up again. It will do as a spare this pole. Also the grommet that's round there snapped and broke. So what I'm going to do from now on, if they need to go into the ground a little bit, is put the poles on, one of the poles on at least, and hit it here or here, not on the pin. So the van's in at the sign writers, but what a great chance to visit hardware store HIS.
Oh, love it.
Highland, you do that.
You like it, aye.
Highland Industrial Supplies. Get in, you like you. Before, after. Before, after. So quite happy are we Highland cows, aren't we? Yeah. Front and back. Yeah. We had a good wee camp, haven't we? With
yeah.
We don't want to make long videos if we're not doing something interesting, do we?
No.
But we will be soon, you know. Anyway, all that remains is to say, well, hope everybody's a good week. And to say hi to Cleo and Charlie and Joey, yeah? Bye.
Bye.